Oh, happy fucking day. Play some gangster shit. Let's get into this. I got some gangster shit for us. Yeah, gangster cool shit.
Gym Class Podcast.
Gym Class. Motherfucking podcast. You dig me?
That's your move right now? That's your move?
Hey man, shout out to Buddy, man. It's a hard album, man.
I do like that album.
This album's crazy.
I do like that album.
And he re-released it with a couple new bangers, you feel me? You know, it's a vibe, man. You know, lighten it up. You know what I'm saying? The air is light, you know what I'm saying?
How many times you gonna put that one song though on this album? Shine.
That's one of my favorite joints though.
Yeah, but like that joint been on the last like 3 projects.
No. Shout out to Buddy, man. Put that shit on every fucking project, buddy. At the end.
I fuck with the song though, but like, is there a rule? Can you just keep putting the hit on projects?
Back in the day though, they used to do that a lot. They used to
keep extending that joint, like the extended play, 8 minutes, then a 12.
Shout out to the artists they used to put they banger on their first 10 mixtapes, man. Run that shit, man. Remixes and shit. They might have the soca version on one joint. They got the reggaeton version, the dancehall, Afro beat, the go-go version, the gospel version, the country version, the pop version. Shit, run it. That's 10 projects. Let me do it. We gonna make one project. Waka did that. Waka made a career off that shit. The remixes, shout out to Waka. Wait, but we kind of loose. This is kind of loose. Should we do they know where they at? Wait, oh shit.
Everybody.
Alright. What's happening, everybody, man? What the fuck's going on? How's everybody doing? You doing well? Me too. Thanks for fucking asking. It's the Gym Class Podcast, man. You know what time it is. I'm here. It's Monday. You know how we do. We pod on Monday. We do hardcore podding on Monday. You know what I mean?
Hardcore pod.
Hardcore. But man, this is the Gym Class Podcast. I'm here with some of my best friends, my closest homies, business partners, family members, all the same thing. It's only 3 niggas in here, but you know, they matter. So yeah, KD's here with me, JB's here with me, and for the first time ever, I got my brother Josh in the motherfucking spot. You with me, you dig? AKA Snoop, AKA Nip, AKA any Jafar, all that shit, man. The man of many nicknames, the mayor. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking partner in crime, my dog Josh, man. What's up, fellas? Josh, move in close, man. You not even on camera, man. You gotta, let them know who you is, man. What's going on, fellas? How everybody doing? Happy Monday, man. Welcome back to the class, man.
Hey, had a long weekend, man. We was partying, man.
Yeah, we partied all fucking weekend, bruh.
We did, though. Turned up.
Hey, man. Jelly Roll ENT, man.
Yeah,
that's that promoter life.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all back, baby.
We back, baby.
Come from money.
What's up, man? Jay, how you feeling, bruh? Happy birthday, bruh.
I'm out here.
I'm out here. Yo, my man, so few words, man. Bruce Wayne himself. Jane just celebrated his 31st birthday, so ladies, you know what I'm saying, send him a nude pic or something, you know what I'm saying. Do something nice for my man. This is his birthday, you know what I'm saying, until further notice. We out here.
That's toxic, man.
Is it toxic?
Oh yeah, man. Toxic. Asking women to objectify themselves for his birthday. Yes, hey, man, you gotta be careful, man. They gonna get you.
Hey, man, we was all born naked, man.
Yeah,
Send
exactly.
me a naked picture, man.
Send
in honor of the birthday
suit,
man.
And you don't have to if you don't want to. That's only if you want
to.
That's only if you want to. We're not doing none of that. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. But anywho, it's been great. How was y'all weekend, man? How's everybody feeling right now?
Chill, man. I chilled. Watched the All-Star festivities. The dunk contest, man. It was, you know what? Before I get to that, I really enjoyed the Rising Stars challenge.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, was that that was the game, right?
Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah, the Friday
night.
They did. Friday was one of the best.
Even the celebrity
game got good. Like this shot, man. The celebrity game got really good. That was a funny game too. If anybody famous most. He dribbled the ball like this and shit, but he was all over.
I didn't know he played in college.
Me neither, but you could kind of tell like
You could tell he was playing. You could
Yeah.
tell he could hoop though. Like every now and then he'll like play for real, but he got like 20 points.
He was doing his thing. Shout out to Quavo. Quavo did his thing, even though he was bumming out for the first part of the game. But then he hit that three. I thought we was really about to go to overtime in the celebrity game, man.
I would have liked to see the overtime.
That would have been dope. That would have been dope. Who else was? Oh, Jay Williams looks like he deserves a 10-day contract.
No, he does not.
You didn't think that?
Man, he's
He
old,
looked good against
man.
them.
Oh, well, maybe it was
He's old, man.
Maybe, and that's what it was.
He
Sometimes
got
when you are
bald
playing.
now. You know when a black man go
I
bald,
want
we
to
hold
see
on
it.
to our hair.
I just want to see it for the story. I want to see it for the story.
I think he
But
had
that would
his
be
time.
hard.
Yeah, man.
He had his time,
He's
man.
old, man. That was
He had his time.
That was
He played for like
like
a year.
15 years ago
I'm
almost.
saying just like 10 days.
No, man. He's too old.
10 days,
See how slow he's
man.
moving out there? Nobody was fast.
He was balling though. I felt like he was balling.
Yeah, he's
balling
balling
against
against them.
But he was balling against Ray, and Ray just finished playing last season.
That's
Ray old as fuck. You see how slow Ray look? Ray lost a step.
But they was talking about somebody tweeted.
You ain't talking about Ray Allen.
Yeah,
Bro.
Ray said
Jesus.
Jesus. Look, I seen the
Shuttlesworth.
tweet.
No,
I seen the tweet. It said somebody get this man a 10-day contract. The Rockets said we're with it if y'all with it. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, he was knocking stuff down, but if anything, he had to get in shape. He can only catch and shoot. He can't even move.
He
around.
can't-
If he get a contract, Redskins gotta give me a 10-day contract.
What?
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
Nice, nice. But no, the Rising Stars game was really dope. Luka Doncic is my new favorite
Monster.
player on it, and mic'd up.
He's gonna be Gronk-esque.
He's the Gronk of the
Yeah, reform.
Yeah.
Reform Gronk.
And he's super young. He only like 17, 18?
Nah, he's like 19.
Is he 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 19.
You gotta be at least 19 to even be in the league.
Is that the age?
Yeah, it's 19.
Hmm.
1 year out of college, high school.
So is it 19 or 1 year out?
No, 19 and 1 year out. So you can't graduate high school at 19 and get into the league.
So, but what if you graduate at, say, 17 and you graduate and...
I think if you graduate at 17, but and you go 1 year out of high school, you can enter the draft.
Okay.
Especially if you go to college like that.
Well, that's dope. I'm looking forward to seeing all those players in the Rising Stars game really do their thing, and I want to see the next year's team. But see, like, it's always weird how they do it though, because it's this team this year was like the world team versus the U.S.
They've been doing that for the past couple
years.
Yeah.
But before that, it was the sophomores versus the rookies.
Yeah. But you know they got to always try to change it up just to keep the All-Star Weekend fresh.
Next year, All-Star Weekend's in Chicago, and that seems wild because it seems like it's gonna be cold as fuck. But
It's gonna be cold, but it's Chicago,
Yeah.
so I mean, people will come. It's a major city. People are gonna come.
I was it being in Charlotte this year. Did anybody have any thoughts about that? Any feelings toward that? It felt kind of, I don't know. It felt, and I fuck with Charlotte. Let me make sure. Preface it. It just didn't seem like that big market where you would have what's in Charlotte for real.
Like, he was gonna have to knock out the city.
Hey man, Charlotte's lit though.
It might be, and maybe I just need
Charlotte's
to
lit.
out
Like,
there.
they got CIAA there.
Okay.
Events
So that makes
happening in
sense.
Charlotte.
That's true. I love Charlotte. Actually, matter of fact, and shout out to the rappers out of Charlotte. Buddha Hayes. Shout out to my brother Buddha Hayes, the baby, and those folks. I want to.
I spent like 2 or 3 New Years in Charlotte.
Oh,
and had good
it's
time.
New Year's lit.
Yeah, man, it was chill. So when I was in school at VCU, we would go from Richmond, and we had my man stayed in Charlotte, and we would go down there. It was like a 5-hour drive. Knock it out overnight, get there in the morning, and yeah, I had a good time.
Yo, maybe. And the thing is, maybe that's one of them joints, one of them like, you know what I'm saying, one of them
It's like Richmond.
What about what is it compared?
It's a country
to, like,
city.
What about
That makes
Austin?
sense.
In
Yeah.
comparison to Austin,
Nah, it's not as big as Austin. It's a little more like Austin's weird. It's like hipster. So, but like Charlotte is still very much so conservative. You know, but there's things to do. There's clubs. There's bars. There's things out there, but it's just, but you're still in the South. Like, it's still the Carolinas, but it's like...
It's like a little Atlanta?
It's the Atlanta of the Carolinas.
Oh, okay. That's lit. We got fuck with that. That's what it is. Also, yeah, I mean, I didn't see a whole bunch of, like, social media being out and about club type shit going on. Everyone seemed like they were at the events. But I didn't hear about nothing crazy happening, so hey, sound like it was a good weekend. Shout out to anybody that was at All-Star Weekend. You know what I mean? If y'all have got any stories about anything, let us know. Moving on, man. Moving on to some things that
what
are
about the game, though?
Huh?
We talked about
we talking about all that. Oh, yeah. Oh,
man, I like
yeah.
that.
Okay, that was good.
Everybody went off.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal don't know how to dribble no more, though. That's some funny ass shit.
Nah, there's too many all-stars around him or something.
It was a lot of pressure out there, man.
Oh,
I think he only made the 3.
You're not
not
the best nigga on the court no more.
Nah,
Yeah.
but I'm not even talking about him balling out. I'm talking about him when he did that little hiccup shit and travel and then dunk the ball. Y'all see that shit? Oh, look up Brad. Brad another.
Hey, but he had some big threes though.
Yeah.
He was a part of the comeback.
Yeah. I was just laughing at that one moment.
I like him on the Lakers, man. We need to get him.
And fuck that. We need to keep him here.
I don't know about that.
We need to get him to the Lakers. Nigga, why did you move to LA?
Nigga, I've been a Lakers fan.
Yeah, this is true.
Been a
But
Lakers
still,
fan,
man. Keep
Kobe,
him here.
96. Ball head.
I respect that.
Ball head Kobe.
I respect that.
Man.
Glenn Rice.
But Giannis is
Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones.
I used to kill niggas on the 2K with Eddie Jones and the Lakers.
Hey.
I was a good. That was I fucked with Orlando during that time.
I feel like everybody did. They had Penny and Shaq.
Michael Finley.
And what was that? Nick what was that name? What was that nigga?
Who?
The other nigga that was the Nick Anderson shooter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Magic.
Mm-hmm. It was a good team, man. A good team. What about the game? I like the competitive nature. I like the way it happened. The comeback.
The defense was bad, but it got better towards like that last 5 minutes. It got good. Like you could tell, like the niggas was playing for real, and they was actually trying to, win the game.
Yeah.
So that, and then like the comeback, like, but it was like niggas was just pulling up from like 30, 35 feet.
Man.
Like it wasn't even like you could even try to play defense because they're just gonna pull up. Hit that shit.
Shout out to Dame Dollar. I have a question off that though, and it's kind of like a sidebar question. But I saw a tweet. Y'all know I'm probably the most active person in this shit on Twitter. So I was on Twitter. I seen the tweet, and someone said that Iman Shumpert is the best NBA rapper.
I've heard that.
What about Lillard though?
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's between them two.
I'm definitely.
I haven't heard nobody else.
I haven't heard Iman stuff. I haven't heard any of the new stuff.
I didn't like it at first.
I hated it. I hated it. And like that was
He's a real conscious.
I had
rapper.
him. I didn't do a video. He was
real
in.
Conscious, yeah.
He wasn't in a
I'm
video.
black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
Hey,
I'm
tall and black. I'm tall and black, and I shoot a jumper just like that, nigga. We don't hear none of that shit, boy. What's wrong with you?
He got all wooden jewelry. Everything's wood.
Oh my gosh. But so I heard that, but I haven't heard any of his music. I know Dame Dollar shit is hard. Like I've listened to it. It's like it's hard. It's like Will Smithish because he don't cuss. Like, but it's like, but it's dope though.
Hold up.
But it's
this nigga don't cuss.
No.
Dame don't cuss. Dame Dollar don't cuss.
Dame Dollar does not cuss, bro. Listen to the project. He does not cuss. It's hard too. It's like it's dope. Especially
What does he talk about?
Like balling and
Who just hooping?
not even hooping.
Dreams?
Like the come up.
Soundtrack?
Oh, man, yeah, every day I was balling. You know what I'm saying? In the gym.
All inspirational gym music.
But nah, he has a song. He has it's just like
I thought he could rap.
I
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's good.
I always heard he could rap.
He can definitely rap. He has bars. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely a situation where he knows what he's doing. It doesn't sound forced. And he got a song with Wayne. He got a song with 2 Chainz. He got a couple joints that are decent where you can put it in rotation. Like I put it in a mixtape rotation with everybody else type shit. I was listening to it more than one time when it came out. I haven't listened to Iman shit. I don't know. I'm not sure if JaVale McGee raps, but JaVale McGee is one of the coldest producers. Like,
yeah, I heard he plays a lot of instruments.
He is one of the best producers. He has a dope ass song with Reese and Trouble, and I don't know if Gunn is on that track, but there's a couple people on that joint. And this project, he goes by Pierre.
Yeah.
So, and it's not Pierre. It's not Pierre Bourne, but it's Pierre. It's a whole nother Pierre, but he's dope. He's dope. But James
Oladipo, he could sing that song.
Vic is. Shout out to Vic. Shout out to home team. Shout out to Stags Forever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got a couple Stags. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jay. Who you think though? Who you checking for on the athletic musician tip?
Shaq is the best rapper
of all time. Between Shaq and Chris Webber, though, who y'all think?
Shaq.
Shaq? You're crazy. Kazam?
Shaq.
You said Kazam was the best rapper?
I never heard.
I mean, in terms of rap ballers.
Meta World Peace.
Oh, why we know I had that album.
I never actually
I had it. Oh, wait. Oh, Josh, oh, yeah, man. My man Josh I'm about to pull up that Meta World Piece right now.
I remember he was promoting that shit on NBC and shit.
I never bothered to listen. I was like,
what you gonna do for a whole year? I'm gonna promote my mixtape.
Nah, man. I'm not about to listen to Meta World Peace.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to hear that mixtape. I'm sorry. You can keep that one. You keep that one. I'll take it. I'll just take it. I'm not gonna play it.
Is this it?
No.
No, that might be it. Yo,
It's right after one to ring.
Nah, this is last year.
This is last year. He's a champ, though. He's a champ.
See, I'm trying to figure out if this is the same thing, though. Because I would hate to get somebody else from this thing. Oh, no, this is it.
This is our test? He's about to start rapping? Is he aggressive? He look like he'd be an aggressive rapper.
When is he going to start rapping?
Fast forward.
Skip this verse. Check it out. New song. We gonna find.
He got an Essence mixtape? Oh shit. I told you he's aggressive. Told you, man.
These when he first came out, dude.
Ha! He was
Live in the morning.
Mistakenly slept in the jeans. I was wearing to school, pissed in the bed, woke up smelling like fumes. Grabbed a quick can full of water. Best part of my day. Shit was so cold, ain't nothing like water from the East Coast. It tastes different. Homework half done, confused as I walk to the bus. Why the fuck this school so hard? And I
What? What is going on here?
Where is he going with this?
I can make 20 if I pack jars in brown bag, deliver to a hood bag. A 50-cent tip, I grab a unhealthy bag of chips, stepping off the school bus. Phone chicks on my shit shoulder. If I think talk shit is over, parents arguing. I wish my grandma was over so she could see the bullshit.
Oh, this is therapy. This nigga just started doing therapy and he was expressing himself through his music.
Oh, wait a minute.
Niggas with schizophrenia can't get on the mic, bro. What the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro?
I told you it was gonna be aggressive, man. Didn't I tell you? I called it.
Wait a minute. What? Meta World Peace, and that's what? What?
He's a tortured soul.
I water like the
Tortured soul, man.
Oh
There's a lot
man.
of stuff going on. It's changed the name to Meta World Peace.
Man, that was like.
That tells you there's a lot going on right there.
Jake, can you make some sense of this, please?
You seen the video on the
Shout out
camera.
Ron Artest. Meta World Peace. That's all.
We don't want no smoke. Look, I want.
I love Meta World Peace.
Let me EP the next.
He brought a
joint,
championship
man.
to the Lakers. He gave Kobe another ring, so you know, I always appreciate that. He replaced Ariza.
So, is he in our conversation for best rapper?
No.
Shaq is in there. Shaq did a joint with Big.
That is
He wins.
crazy.
No, Shaq, no. He
What
can't
you
rap
mean?
for real. It's Kazam,
He did a joint
man.
with Big. He did a joint
Kazam,
with Big.
man. You
He
remember
did a
those
joint with
freestyles
Big.
from Kazam?
Play the joint with Big. He's rapping on there.
Name me a line from that.
Hey, yo, Matt, play the joint with Big. What, from that joint?
Give me a bar from that. Give me one. Give me one hot track.
I never even heard that
You
shit.
can't stop this.
I'm not a little surprised over here. Just thinking about the Jordan Ball
Wait.
goats.
Oh, Can't Stop the Rain.
All right?
Don't tell me that's the name of it, bro.
Can't stop the rain.
Look at my man Shaq in the picture too. In the album
Everybody
cover.
listen up.
Diesel, Shaq Diesel.
Hey, listen, my man on this joint, bro. Big.
They had the video for this down.
No video.
What's his other?
He just paid Big to be on the song. Yeah, like Big was like, oh, I gotta have a song with Shaq.
I gotta
But
have Shaq
but
verse.
once he probably heard Shaq was rapping, no, this wasn't his doing. Oh shit! That shit fucked me up. Oh my god! That shit just fucked. Oh my god!
Off this alone.
Yeah.
You got it.
Shaq got the crown.
Good
He
job.
got that
Good
one.
job.
Yeah,
Good job.
We know who this is. Come on.
But I mean, he had a cheat code. He had
Oh, that's a cheat code.
play a Shaq solo song. You gotta compare a solo.
The best with the best.
My man Dave East used to hoop. He used to call it Hooper. Can I put him up there?
No.
I'll put him up there with Shaq.
You gotta be professional, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
gotta be professional, man. Because I want to see, because there's some niggas that ball. Trinidad James is a baller for real. Trinidad, he play all the celebrity games. My man's actively hooping. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta bend somewhere in the sport, because it's not about rappers that can ball. It's about ballers who can rap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the difference. I feel like Dion probably had. Well, no, that song's great, but I feel like Dion had the best song. From
Peter Bunny?
Of course. Peter Bunny. Oh shit, nigga. What time? Oh, y'all think I'm not? Y'all think I'm not, man? It's the Gym Class Podcast, man. It's a vibe, man. We getting rapper baller money out here, man. Baller rapper
that
money,
nigga
man.
wore no shirts. Either it was blazers and vests with no shirts.
You already know Dion out there, because as soon as you type in his name on Instagram, it comes up. I'm out here
So I
watching. I should have my
need to get a
speaker.
curl. You just need to get a fade and just wet your shit.
I need the speaker. Hey, bro, see if my speaker's in my room, bro.
Should have put on a speaker over here.
Oh, what that? Turn that joint on?
I'll turn it over.
Oh, shit. You know what the fuck time it is, man. Put the
Get this toe and everything, man. Music, baseball, football.
It's not coming up.
Acting.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
One of your
I
favorite
ain't gonna listen
songs.
to this song.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Damn.
Greatest of all time.
oh shit. Hold on. What's one of your favorite joints from the 90s?
From the 90s song-wise?
Yes. Just name one. What do you
One song?
that you can think of off the top of your head?
Bro,
I got one. I got one.
Candy Rain. Candy Rain.
Not something that's like popular.
Oh, what?
That's something that's kind of different. You remember Pumps in a Bump by MC Hammer? You don't remember Pumps in a Bump
Yeah.
by MC Hammer?
I remember that, but it was also
Chris.
move, nigga. Just put that there. I got it. No. It's alright, you know. We gonna put this in. We gentlemen, we can cut. We'll throw the video in right here. The what's the name must be the money video.
You can't play the whole joint.
Play a snippet.
Yeah, it's a copyright.
What the fuck are
They got a whole fuck. This is a music video. They got music break. It's intermission.
This is the box, nigga. What the fuck is going on? But nah, man. So you said Pumps in the Bump.
I mean,
Pumps in the Bump.
hey, listen, man. MC
That's
Hammer,
your
bro.
90s song?
No, I mean, I have plenty of songs, but I'm just thinking.
So right now.
Hammer ran shit back in the day.
So right now. So we're picking an underrated song from the 90s.
That's not my underrated song from the 90s. We had to pick a song.
Did you? Too
Underrated?
Come on, man. That's
Too
not
many, man. I would have to go Mike Jack, man. Mike Jack was my.
In the 90s?
Yeah, nigga. When else would I listen to Mike Jack? The 80s?
2000s.
No, the
Butterfly.
best Mike was in the
Butterfly
90s.
era.
Well, the best Mike in my life was the 90s.
He was the best man.
Early 90s?
Mike was Mike.
Because it was
It
from
was
the
the early
80s.
90s
It was
until-
from the 80s into the early 90s.
Up until that scandal happened.
The 90s, they was going in on
Like
Mike.
the joint when he had
It
the
was
joint with
going in
Eddie
on-
Murphy.
Yeah.
That
Remember the
video,
time?
that the medium skin.
Remember the time?
Medium skin.
medium skin.
It's ridiculous.
He still had a little color.
They was playing with Mike in the 90s though, so I don't know.
He was almost white then, but he still had a little color in that.
Yeah.
Remember the time video.
That
He
was
had no color in
definitely
that
the
video.
transition.
Oh, come on, man.
He had zero color in that video.
Maybe
He was damn near. He was
the color of the suit that he was wearing. he was trying to go for the gold.
was shiny
He
in
was
the
trying to
suit.
be. It felt
Shining,
it felt
man.
it was cool because
shiny.
they was trying to be in Egypt. You know, it was in Africa.
He danced so
North
good, he
Africa.
glowed, man.
You know what I'm saying? Get the
Right.
glow.
Can't be mad at that.
Ethiopia. I think they was trying. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to go for the Ethiopian mic at that point, and you know what I'm saying. I feel like they pulled it off well. He was dancing and shit. You know what I mean? Magic Johnson in the video. Eddie Murphy's in the video. That's crazy. It's a crazy fucking
Magic
video.
Johnson was in that joint.
Yeah.
I forgot Magic Johnson was in there.
And what was her name? Iman? Iman? Yeah, like, that was a crazy video. Crazy,
Shout out
crazy
Mike. Shout out
video evidence of this thing happening. You know what I mean?
March.
Don't profanity and shit. Oh, what they do that during the game?
Crazy out here, man.
With that, so with
You saw
Mike,
that shit?
when you have a situation with Mike, when he's already passed and, you know, what's really gonna do anything? It's really just reintroducing something to a younger generation. It's more
Nah,
impressionable.
you could sue the estate, try to get awareness, bring a light to it, and then get some money.
Yeah.
We
It's
gotta
some money,
sue the
girl.
estate. That's what you gotta do. If you dead, we gonna sue your estate.
That's crazy.
Fine,
But can you
man.
sue an estate after something's already been dismissed?
Look at this.
People
It's
just
an
want the-
estate.
People just want the
It's
fame,
dead.
man.
The
They
clout
gonna get
chase.
bread for a book. You know, they'll get bread for a movie,
Interviews,
or something.
yeah,
Interviews, public speaking events. They'll get bread just for being known for that shit. So it's just like, even if you don't get money from his estate, you're saying this shit because now you're on TV. Now you're in the documentary. Everybody's talking about. So now people are gonna want to hear from you. Now you can charge them to hear from you, to give out your opinion.
So anybody black,
Yeah. No,
anybody black, like a black star, are we just gonna tear them down? Like, do you have the whole?
Are we?
It's
gonna
public,
do it?
like the public perception. You gotta be perfect if you a black star. Like,
Hey man, they're always gonna look for a way to bring a nigga down.
Yeah.
look at the Steve Harvey
know
shit
that.
with Monique, right? People were saying Steve shouldn't have gave Monique the advice like, we black, you can't just go about it any type of way. Do you think that's what I feel like Steve had some points.
Yeah.
You feel like
And the thing,
Monique was wrong?
what
right with
I'll
that?
say, I didn't watch the whole interview, but I've been meaning to watch that. I'm glad that you remind me of that. And I feel like they both had sides, but it's literally the creative versus the working person in the thought. The person is super, like, it's not even both extremes. Steve kind of has figured out, but it is kind of both extremes, because Monique doesn't want to change at all, and she wants to be someone where it's integrity before bread. But it's like, I've been in a situation where I've tried to choose integrity before bread, and you don't move no mountains like that, because that shit dries up. Like, you'll pigeonhole yourself in situations because nobody wants to deal with you, and even if they want to deal with you, somebody above you has told them not to fuck with you, and if they fuck with you, then their livelihood's gonna be fucked up. You know what I mean? So you do have to. You can't come off. You can't shoot off the cuff, and then especially you can't go at the black people in the industry. That's like,
You can't go at Oprah.
you can't go at.
You just
what are you
crazy.
talking about?
Like,
Because it's like.
So what happened?
So apparently Steve Harvey and Monique had a sit down on Steve's show where
Steve brought her on, and they just went into it. Like, Steve was
got
like, we
into
gonna go into it, and Mona was like, we gonna go there, and Steve was like, yeah, like, I don't, you know, he told her how he felt. He didn't feel, you know, how she was coming off was the right way, and Monique was more so like, she doesn't take back what she said on stage. Like, she told Oprah Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry to, you know, suck her, you know, whatever. So
Said suck my dick.
yeah, you know, and she was like, I'm not gonna take it back, and Steve was like, but you can't go about it like that, and you know, so the conclusion was
What?
they're gonna try to see.
Oh, she be doing the most, man.
She always
she's not,
doing the
I'm
most,
sorry, man.
fool.
She's not that funny.
and
Her stand-ups are not funny.
Can you take that back if you say that about Oprah?
no.
I feel like you
I mean,
burnt that bridge for
Yeah,
her.
Cut off.
yeah, like,
Yeah, man.
and the thing that you have to,
Oprah's a
the
player.
whole thing about it is even, and when you
Fucked
go to situations
Your
like a
problem for
Steve
life
and you
now.
double down,
That's
because
it.
the thing about it, because she didn't even go there to apologize.
I might
She
just
went down to double
touch
down,
board, man.
and this is a good segue too, because you have a situation where, and you know, as much, you know, as I love it, you like as much as I look up to Dame in situations, this shit is eerily of the Dame situation. You know what I'm saying? Where you go off the cuff and you shooting at everybody. You know what I'm saying? You seen we just apologized to everybody a couple of days ago, and it was kind of a weird.
Somebody said that was Alpo. Alpo made him do it.
ETC.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, ETC,
man.
ETC, man, ETC. But when you get in situations and you've gone so hard for people, or so hard on people, and double down on like, I'm right and you're wrong and I'm gonna be right. Now at the end of the day, is the message that what they're speaking right? Yes.
But I think he should have held on to that, because it was kind of like a backhanded apology. 'Cause he
Oh,
was
Dame?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like,
I mean,
your morals
it's a
not
backhanded
like
apology, but it's a lot from
I don't
Dame.
know why he said that.
It
Like,
is.
You could have left that part out of it if you apologize, and then just to be like, I'm sorry if your morals and principles not like mine. You just destroyed their
It's like
Whatever you
a
was
I
trying
don't
to do.
think when it came to Leor, I don't think he cared.
Yeah.
I think he was more so talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's about Jaden though.
He
I don't think it's about Leo. I think it's more
I think
Jaden.
I don't even know why he said Leor's name and that shit. That shit was weird. Like, I feel like that's a press. Like,
Leo played him like on that interview. He was like, "Who's Dane?" Like, why would like you let him play you and then you apologize to him? That's weird.
I think he just apologized to brush things over.
But that's weird. He played you like, who is? He's like, I don't even know him. Like, you made millions of dollars with this
They
dude.
had a club together, bro.
They had so much history together. He played you like.
They made
I don't even know
that-
when he's faced with all of this stuff. Is he, should he just tell on everybody? I mean, I'm not in a position. I can't be like,
I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't.
I don't think he
wouldn't,
should have
like,
did it though
I
because he
wouldn't.
involved himself. So
But-
now you can't run away, and he's still young. He like 22,
Right.
so he can be like, yeah, I can live my life somewhere else. But you putting away like multiple people who did shit.
I feel like if he's taking this deal, he getting some money to go away somewhere.
Yeah, that's probably his plan.
You know, no. I'm saying like with the plea and his cooperation, they either giving him his money back that they probably took when they arrested him and seized. They said, all right, look, you got his money back, put you in his protection. You just tell us everything.
Damn.
And the thing, you also gotta think that this ain't the same streets that we was dealing with way back in the day,
Niggas
man.
is different, man.
Like the
They
whole
grew up on a
snitching,
whole
like,
different
the
code.
now. Somebody needs to write a code.
Actually, he wasn't.
There ain't no code.
How he was coming
There
off.
is no
They might not
code.
listen to that
I
shit.
know what I'm saying.
There's no code.
Everybody
Niggas like, I don't know that shit.
It's
Fuck
the
you.
Wild Wild West.
But he was coming off like he knew what was up. That's what I'm saying. So you can't just be like, now that you facing this stuff, like, all right, I'm gonna flip now.
But that's the thing, though. It's a new game. Like we're not dealing in the
That shit
old
get
school
real
rules,
when you in that
know
box.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, it
It
do.
gets hot.
it's getting
Yes.
real hot.
The light
in that
is
box.
hot.
Especially when they already like, you know what I mean?
guess so,
You're 21. Like
Yeah,
you're
you young as
21
shit.
years old. These niggas, they
the
already said
rainbow
they've
hair
already
ain't-
done
ain't
all this
providing no bunch
crazy
of
shit
shade.
to your folks, lies or not. You know what I'm saying? But then they could double check, and your baby mama's online talking crazy, like to folks not even in your defense. She just kind of like, yeah, they fucked your baby mama. They was stealing money from you, like, and it was really Charlamagne, and then was the one that really exposed the shit. Like, if you really remember, that interview was the one where it's like, all right, everything kind of started hitting.
You talking about the
fan.
one before he got locked up?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like at that point he knew they were coming. Because when he had that interview, he wasn't
announcing
the way he
straight
was
away.
talking. He separated himself from a lot of shit. He didn't. It wasn't a whole bunch of weed. You know.
It wasn't. It was
And,
nothing. There was
and
no trade.
I feel like at that point he knew what was going on.
Look at my man on the end. Black cheerleader, man.
So just put it on my neck. Stupid. But man, I just pray for the situation. I hope little homie's good. You know what I mean?
What about the other people we implicated?
Bro,
Just throw their life away?
I'm not. If you are like literally going through and corrupting this little nigga, bro, I don't have like, and you didn't cover your tracks enough.
Okay, what about the dude?
Just
What
foul, I
about
don't
what
got
about this man? He
sympathy. I don't
paid
got
money to
sympathy
shoot
for
at
the
Chief Keef.
Huh?
What about the Bama? He paid the bread to shoot at Chief Keef.
Bruh, why?
Yo, do this for me, man. I guess.
No, nigga, I'm not doing that shit for you.
But I'm saying you asked. But if he asks,
If he asks
do this
for
for
it,
me, yo.
then you can still say no. But if you're under that cloth, then you take whatever comes with that shit. If
And
you
then
take
post
that
it up.
oath, if you take that oath,
What about him posting videos of robberies? Like
Who?
niggas like running in people's pockets and he posting like he's taping the video, like laughing and shit.
who? Tekashi?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
Is
man.
that real life?
Yeah.
I mean, he could be the industry player that everybody said he was. You know, I mean, that could be the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying.
We called that a while because even the trolling and trying to get. That's why when all the real street niggas was just like, nah, I'm not fucking with this shit. When Chief Keef and them backed up, like, and understood, and everybody started calling 12, like.
And if you think about it, just to bring up one more thing about Jesse shit, look how much public shit has been put out there about Chief Keef shit, and how little shit we knew about this Jesse shit in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about that shit. Like,
look, I'm not even.
We know everything about this. This is a fucking federal case, and we know every fucking detail every time it's released. Oh, we snitching on this person. Oh, we snitching on this person.
Yeah, but so you know,
you can tell they was trying to sweep that shit under the rug.
Because it's different when it's niggas when they want when you're a target already,
man.
You know what I mean? Like being a target already. Even that's why even with this Skinny from the 9 situation, motherfuckers need to watch out for that nigga too. Ooh. Because Skinny from the 9, that's the new Treyway nigga. Look. So watch out this game. Then basically the new Tekashi. Yes. Yeah. So he was in, I think he was in Miami and shit, and he got a beef with Zoe Dog. Shout out to Zoe, Free Bay Gangs all the way.
Fuck with you, Zoe, all day.
But so he got a beef with Zoe over some shit, and he was in the same studio with them. He runs out the studio. And Zoe and them, like, he had his men like following they out the joint, right? But this thing is now apparently he had a charge for kidnapping or some crazy shit, but he's out of jail now, and he was beefing with somebody, and then somebody else, Almighty YB and Almighty J or somebody, he was just he was just suspected of robbing him, and they got that on video. So I'm like, yo, there are these little industry plant motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that are in there that are gonna get all y'all little rap niggas locked the fuck up if you don't wise up. Anybody that's trolling too hard and doing stuff and wants to start the internet beef, but you ain't never heard a song from these niggas, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be wasting your time beef with them. This is just OG talk, you know what I mean? Like, cause that's stupid. Like, who is Skinny from 9? Cause no one even knows who that is besides Josh, right? I don't know not a song, but I know every beef. He's got robbed, got stole, and he's now snitching and shit. Like, what? You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's a different generation. But that's why I feel like restoring the feeling, man. I really feel like I almost felt like it's been a selfish 2, but not really a selfish 2. When I'm talking about 2, I'm talking about the 2 years since I've been back. And I'm really out of the game, hands-on the way I was, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the best when I was in it, I mean, but it was, you know, especially in comparison to what it is now. They don't have the code, they don't know how this game really goes, they can't see somebody they respect doing it, you know, and that's because I felt like the last person they respected doing it because I looked like them, but I'm in this motherfucker. So, you know, I'll be back. Don't worry. The real is back. Check my Instagram live, man. I'm uploading a lot of fire shit from that era, and we coming out with a lot of things. We're going to bring that AWoL Cypher back. We're going to just bring a whole bunch of just fire shit.
So 6ix9ine's done?
No, I don't think he's done because it's a different game.
You think he's going to put out music?
Yeah.
How?
I feel like he'll put it.
How?
Because
who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna listen?
It's all it's gonna take. It's gonna
listen to the new 6ix9ine. Huh? You gonna listen to the new 6ix9ine?
All you have to do is the right person.
If he has a banger,
it's gonna be the new Snitch 9.
Snitch 9. Snitch 9.
That's the name of the podcast. Snitch 9.
I mean, if he keeps putting shit out that's hot and undeniable, people gonna mess with it. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't talk about the same shit no more.
Sure he can.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna talk about the
people still fuck with alcohol.
He's gonna act like he never even got locked up.
He beat it. And the whole thing is, like, if the shit didn't come out, people, there's a guy of niggas that they'll talk the rat shit and they'll talk the snitch shit, which is true. But then when you go back, and even with these OGs, like, they'll listen to the story and they'll determine, like, cooperating with the police ain't that right. But if I had all these different scenarios and obviously niggas are trying to get me hit, like, it's different. Fuck my baby mama.
So you think a new album is coming when he get released?
I feel like he's gonna make some. Yeah,
he faking hard as shit.
He's gonna be faking hard as shit.
Where? He can't come back to New York.
That's the guy. He's
not Mr. Untouchable. What? He's a
dude. What's my bad
bag on his head.
Nicky Bars, man. He's the new Nicky Bars, man.
He got a
Mr.
bag on
Untouchable.
his head.
Mr. Untouchable 2K to 2020,
You
man.
think he got police?
Treyway. Wait, no, it's not Treyway. It's definitely not Treyway no more. It's definitely not. Danny. Danny. Oh
He got a
man.
Secret Service escort his whole life. He a president now.
Man, the thing is, people will take the bread though. Somebody will take the bread. One of these OG niggas will take the bread for that to get them back popular. And the thing is, if you pay the right person, then everybody else has to fall back in line. Because that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who you pay in this game. And that's the name of the game. That is the gem for the day. It's not about who you know, it's who you pay. Jack. You know what I mean? Like, period. Because that's the end of the day.
Far-fetched, man.
But it's...
That's kind of crazy.
Game's fucked up.
The game's fucked up, bro.
Sick,
The game's been fucked up, though. The game's been fucked up. It's just once you start realizing, you just know how to move in it. You know what I mean? Like I can't move like the game is sweet, like it was. You know, like I was 10 years ago when it was sweet, but it still wasn't sweet then. I know it's fucked up now. As far as letting you know how much I know it's fucked up, I'll let y'all know, y'all my niggas. But even beyond that, I'm gonna let people think that I think it's still sweet, cause that's not gonna get like me letting you know I know how fucked up you can really be. You'll never want to fuck me, and that's what happened the first part of the situation. I was too smart for niggas. You know what I mean? Like literally set out a different blueprint. So it's like, oh shit, this nigga knows too much. So the only way to even do anything, we gotta do this besides ourselves, and then we gonna figure it out. But that's another situation for another story. I can go on for days about that one. This has been a good one, bro. We tapping in. We almost had like probably an hour and some change or whatever. But there's only a couple more things I really want to discuss.
Yeah. While we on New York, you know, lighten it up a little bit. Y'all hear about Ja Rule trying to do a new fire festival?
I heard about that shit.
Another one?
Yeah, another one. He trying to do it. He trying to.
That's the people.
I guess he's trying to do it the right way this time.
Bruh.
So I
He would have
think
to
round
have-
2.
Fire Festival Part 2
This
starring
probably
Ja
gonna be
Rule.
lit. He don't got no. He has no choice but to make it.
It has to be the
It's
best.
got to be cheap too. You got to make it cheap to get motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm
come.
definitely buying
I'm in
tickets.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
The
because
second one, I'm there.
Hey,
You never want to be at the first
bruh,
one. But the second
never.
one normally got
that's what they
together.
say, man. For black people, never be first to do nothing, man.
Right.
Don't be first
Damn
to do
right.
nothing.
And we wasn't the first for this one.
We
It wasn't the white
not-
people.
exactly.
It's
The
not
only time I had
Ja Rule
a
was still in
positive-
that shit.
Mm.
He should just play the background and be like, "Look, man, you do this shit. I'll front my.
He was
money."
the face. That
Yeah.
was the bad
Yeah,
thing.
man.
But this time, though, he would have to perform. Actually, they would have to do a whole Murder Inc. reunion, which is only like 3 people.
Baby.
Everybody paid $20,000 to see Murder Inc. Man.
20. No, I paid $20. I thought you played 20 quarters.
No, it's a fire festival. Nigga, it's gonna be a
20
weekend
quarters is what?
experience.
4 hours?
This ain't gonna be no motherfucking DC Carnival.
Nah. Oh, so they're trying to fire festival.
No, he's trying to do another fire festival. A weekend getaway at a location
Just make it a
with
no.
a traveling festival.
So it's gonna be a couple days.
Yeah. It's gonna be a weekend.
No, bro. I'm not. If it's
Where's it
not,
gonna be at?
if it's not in the states,
I don't know all that
like,
information.
it has to. No, you're the Fire Festival representative, bro. You're Mr. Fire Festival.
I don't have to wear a shirt on, man.
You're the brand ambassador for Fire, yeah, right?
I ain't get no check. I ain't get paid yet.
Oh, you know how Fire do? They pay at the end.
No promotion until I get paid.
Oh man! If anybody needs tickets to Fire Festival, holler at KD. Art by KD on Instagram. He got your Fire Festival tickets.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Send
Oh,
the link.
matter of fact,
Taking all cash apps
all cash
I got
apps.
tickets
for,
too. I'll let
for
me-
early wristbands.
You know what I'm saying? I got
VIP
the.
access.
If you need the cabanas, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to Ja right before the podcast, and you know what I'm saying? It's lit. So
I have
just
all
maybe-
the extra pillows and blankets.
You know what I'm saying? And if you
Just in
if you're
case,
interested,
you know, it's
in
going to go
buying-
right, but just in case it doesn't, I'm your man.
And if anybody's interested in buying, you know what I'm saying, a pet zebra, I got that for you on the low. And I have a river in Lake Michigan. I got you. for the low. However at me, it is the Gym Pass Podcast, sponsored by Fire Festival. Shout out to Ja. It's murder. You know what I mean? It's lit out here, and we doing what we doing the right way. This has been great. This has been really fun. It's been a god. Damn! I forgot that we did have Valentine's Day last week, and this is we did. That was last week. And
It was, man.
so I feel like it's only right that, like, because that was the Valentine's Day episode, so if we don't, like, check in on what happened, I feel like we kind of be incomplete.
How was everybody's, February 14th? Chill? Mine was cool. I went to go see a movie that I didn't need to see in 40X. That I really didn't even need to see in 3D.
But you didn't need to see the
Was
movie?
it glass?
Huh?
Was it glass?
Nah, it was a leader.
Was it too much?
No, it just wasn't.
Wasn't enough.
It wasn't, for one, it wasn't a 40X movie. And for those who don't know what 40X is, 'cause I'm
For
sure-
all y'all broke bitches, matter of fact.
No,
call
it's not even broke bitches, because we're not going to limit ourselves to the area. We're going to hope someone outside of the area listens to it, and they don't have 40X everywhere.
This is true.
It's only in 7 cities in the country. 6 cities.
6 cities in the country.
And so 40X is basically Universal Studios. It's an experience ride for movies. So saying that you are in a moving set of chairs that adjust to the movie as if you're in the movie.
And they also have, you know what I'm saying, not to cut you off, brother, but they also got special effects, man. They got lightning, they got wind, they got water. Might get
Crazy, bro.
sprayed with a little mist.
It plays to all the senses.
All the senses. It's a complete new movie experience.
It's a sensual movie experience.
You know what I mean?
No creep shit.
This is sponsored by 40X Movies also, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I went to go see that, and and then I went. You know what? I will say this. I was shocked. So I bought tickets for the movies. It was at 10 o'clock, and so we were gonna get food beforehand. And I'm thinking it's Valentine's Day night. I got no reservations. We gonna go to Clyde's. I figured it's gonna be a little bit of wait. I was like, fuck it, it might be a wait, but cool. Hopefully it's not that too long. We can get to the bar. So we go a little early, and we walk in that bitch, and it's empty. We got there about 7:30. Empty. We sat right at the bar. It was like when we sat at the bar, it was maybe like 8 people at the entire bar.
Right.
And Clyde's got like the 4 bars, right? And so we were at the biggest joint, the big wraparound joint. Maybe about like 6 to 8 people at the bar, and there was people sitting at the little booths around the outside. But empty, man.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day night.
Yeah,
How was yours?
my Valentine's Day.
Matthew?
I had a good day. They started a little funny. Woke up, foot was hurt. Plans didn't look like they was gonna materialize. You know what I mean? But I feel like sometimes I'll be trying to pack this jump together.
Fall down, but we get up. We fall down,
Oh
but we
man!
get up.
Man, so it was it started out cool. We had the party the night before at Pure, and that went well. But I feel like I think we were speaking about the sparklers and the fireworks last week. Right, so peep game. This is crazy. So we're talking about that literally on the 13th. The 14th comes, right? Didn't get no response on the 13th like I thought I was supposed to get for the heat check that I sent. So it gets to be like I go to the club, still don't get no response, right? So I'm starting to drink, I'm like, fuck this. I'm starting to drink. So I text the girl like, yo, check your mail, right? Didn't really want to do that, but I was drunk and I'm kind of like, yo, what's good? Like, it should have been some type of did that. Oh, I'll let you know when I get home. Okay, cool. And it's like, okay, what you doing tomorrow? That's what I asked. It was like, oh, nothing planned. I haven't figured it out yet. I was like, let me handle that, right? So I'm in the club, turned up, having a good time, but I'm still waiting on this response back, right? And you know, so I'm sitting there and I continue to drink. Continuing to drink. I think I got a little turn.
You think?
I probably got a little turn. I'm just gonna say probably. It's fucked up. So I got home. I woke up in the morning. My foot, like to this day right now, my foot is still hurt. Like, and I can't really walk on it. And I still haven't got the response back in the morning. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, did it not get there? I kind of get a little. I'm ready to cancel the whole day in the morning, right? I'm glad I didn't. Called.
I told you not to.
Yeah. Everyone's telling me, chill out. You know what I mean? Don't jump off. There's probably a good explanation for whatever the situation was that was happening, right? So I'm like, cool. I woke up too early. You know what I'm saying? And me and Katie had the convo. Then I think I called Jan, right? I called you, right, Jan? I called Jan. You know, we discussed the situation. I'm really just trying to figure out the course of action because I got kind of hit with a sidebar. You know what I mean? Ask her, can I pick her up from work? Cool, of course, normal shit. You feel me? We go out in Georgetown, and she explains to me there was just a little discrepancy that was going on. So the discrepancy that needed to be discussed was discussed. It's like, oh, I was gonna fuck some shit up, y'all. I was telling y'all I was about to jump out the window on some crazy shit. I'm about to fuck up plans for, like, you know what I mean? For, I don't know. I wasn't going to, but I was just like, I was so thrown off.
About to jump the gun.
I was about to jump the gun. I had the whole message, yo. My little sister. Shout out to Jazzy, man. Jazzy's a lawyer, man. Jazzy had the whole exposition written out already for me. Whoop de whoop whoop. Like,
I told you, man. You would have sounded like a woman.
What? Yeah,
you would have sounded like a straight woman. She was really easy to write that shit. Like, you don't talk like that. That shit was written out in
it was grammatically correct and shit. Yeah,
it was like corporate email form.
Literally. And it was a corporate email. From her corporate email. From an Esquire and shit. Yeah, but, so didn't do that. Call all y'all. Everybody was like, don't. Call Trav. She was like, don't. So then we picked up. We ended up going to Mr. Smith's in Georgetown, and then I took her to Disney on Ice, and they was doing like, I'm mad low key because they did Toy Story and they did Frozen. You know what I mean? That's how they was acting out the joints. If anyone hasn't,
so were they singing?
They were singing the songs.
So it was like a play?
It was like a play
on ice.
On ice, but it was Disney.
A Disney musical on ice.
Yes. Okay. And it was fire. Like, it went over exactly what I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Dance and sing, you know, it's different. You gotta be creative, you know what I mean? And shout out to, you know, being able to maneuver. Let me get some of that play up. So it was good, and you know, it was I'm glad I didn't do the stupid ass shit that I was gonna do when I woke up.
I told you.
Yeah.
Nigga, I told you. Try to tell them niggas, you know, when you get heated in the moment, you don't want to react because it's never gonna be the logical thing.
Yeah, and it was so anti-logical.
You gotta think it out first, man. Take a step back.
That's why I hate I wake it up in the morning. I don't drink when I'm emotional And
There was a reason you woke up that early.
Definitely.
There was a reason.
That was.
Because
It
you
was
never
definitely-
wake up before I leave in the mornings to go to work.
Hell yeah.
And there was a
man.
reason you got up that early, right before I was really about to leave.
Hell yeah.
Because I was going to leave early. And then you came out and I was like, oh, bad. I wanted to know what happened anyway.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chris, man, I was about to jump off the ledge, man. Shout out to having brothers, man. Shout out to having good brothers.
Boy,
Just make
going
sure.
through it, man.
Yo, I went through, and I feel like sometimes I gotta like break out of the like story mode type shit. You feel me? Because it's like
Get off the internet, man.
I tried, bro, but I've
Stop
been.
feeding into the social media shit.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
one person would have been like, "Yo, send that joint." You were like, "I'm about to send that joint."
Yo, my sister.
Nigga, if I would have told you to be like, yo, send that shit right now, you would have said
like it out. Ah,
I already
yeah.
think of it, bro.
It's like, you know what? That's exactly what I was thinking, nigga. Yeah.
It was already sent out.
I was just making sure I was right when I did what I did. Cause I already sent that shit, nigga. Ain't no bitch, nigga. Nah, man. But shout out to not doing that. That was cool. Now it really went over well. You know, on to the next thing, the grandest rollout, you know, of all time. I'm excited. Next thing is LA, so you know, we want to see how that goes. LA is gonna be fun.
La la land.
La La Land, and the big La La.
Mm-hmm.
The big La La.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna see.
Hey, man.
But
Best of luck.
yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I'm planning, you know. Oh no! All right, so this is the one thing I'll say, right? I left here, and this is when I'm gonna end the story. This is how I knew the night was gonna go good, though, right? I'm leaving here, and you came back, and we was in this joint, and she texted me like, "Yo, are you on your way?" And it was like, "Okay, why you rushing?" Kind of, that's how I was feeling.
Cause she about to get off, nigga. Where the fuck you at?
Exactly, I figured, but it was like, yo, I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
You better act like you know, nigga.
But then, so I'm driving down. I'm driving down. Say trying to be cute and shit. Fuck you. But I'm driving down, and I get I was headed to Georgetown. So you know the little Exxon right on M Street, right before you get to Georgetown. You know, like when you going down Rhode Island, and Rhode Island turns to M, and
little circle.
Yeah, that little gas station right
I didn't even know there was a
there.
gas station down
There's
there.
right across the street from Ritz Carlton.
Yeah.
So we in that joint, right? And he's like, get off social media, right? Of course. So I'm in there. I take out my phone, going in there and shit. Apps open. So I see the tweet, because Twitter don't let me miss the tweets and shit. It's really crazy. But first thing I see, it's real life. Yeah, what the fuck you mean? But the first thing I see says fireworks. I'm like,
Immediately, Alicia Keys starts singing in your head.
I was like,
All I see is fireworks.
I didn't know whose song it was. It was like Drake or something. Who else had is that the same song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So, but I was just like, oh wait, nah. I really thought like, yo, I sent Jan this, matter of fact, right? Cause I was talking to you at the joint, right? I texted you. I was like.
Can you tell the story?
It sounds better in this thing. It has better with background music. So yeah, man, I texted Jan, man.
Away from the mic.
I texted my brother. I was like, yo, bro, like, coincidence of the year.
Money just changed everything.
I'm sick. Oh no, bro. I'm like, I texted him like, yo, explanation, woo 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 for the situation. He's like, bam, and she texted it, and she tweeted this. No, so we was out by. I even said it we're out by the joint. We're over by the water in Georgetown or whatever. And I just thought to myself, and I said out loud, like, fireworks, right? Speaking to, you already know, fireworks versus sparklers. I hate you, bro. Like, I hate you so much. I'm so blown with this fucking music right now. This fucking music, man. This is the troll of the century. The troll of the fucking century. Oh, man.
You know, big stupid ass apartment, and that fucking mixtape hit, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is the perfect blend of rap and R&B.
It was sick then.
Oh my goodness, nigga, that shit. I was like, what? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah, man.
I'm a Drake, and it had Wayne, because I was the huge Wayne fan.
Yeah, bro.
I was a huge Wayne fan, and so Wayne brought him in, and it was like, damn, I'm getting the R&B and the rap.
It's Wayne.
And he got Wayne on the shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was too good.
I remember.
It was ahead of its time.
Bruh, we was in, yeah, so, I was in Atlanta. Me, Mook, and Evan. Me and Evan were roommates. Mook stayed upstairs with Whitney. And that shit dropped. And that was really when, like, everything was, like, boy, like, I get chills about that time just thinking about it. Because I'm like, yo, like, when that shit dropped.
When was this? You talking about when we dropped Uptown and all that?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
far,
2009.
Best time, bro.
2009.
Drake.
Like,
Yeah, man, that shit was
very lyrical, man.
we had the spot, we doing the parties, like, we're the most lit niggas on campus. I got, like, you know what I'm saying, we just really maneuver, and you got like a soundtrack to everything that was going on at the time, you know what I mean?
I was back in the J Smooth
That
days.
was, man.
Remember the J Smooth videos? I ain't do that shit? Oh, man. So maybe it was just a country Virginia nigga shit. But like, so it was a nigga named J Smooth on YouTube. And this nigga used to dance on bitches. Excuse me. He used to dance on women.
Who get on objectify on the Gym Class podcast.
Man, we try not to be toxic here. As much as little as we can.
The non-toxic podcast.
Yeah, non-toxic podcast. You know. But yeah, so damn, where was I? Shit was going that
J Smooth.
Oh yeah, so J Smooth. So this nigga on YouTube would do these videos, and it'd be like old like 90s R, like Keith Sweat type R&B shit, but he'd be like grinding.
Oh,
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
And so
one-on-one?
yeah, and so yeah, but they be like going
I've seen it, bro. I remember that. And they was like in the bedroom or something.
But they be like dancing, but they be like
At the end, they be like really like fucking like dancing.
Yeah, so niggas used to do that at house parties to just random joints.
on a J Smooth.
She was wild in 09, man.
Oh my god.
Ew, she was wild,
man. That was 09 before, let's see, 2009 started. I feel like we
was
had
trying to be strippers.
party.
I got offered to be a stripper when I was working at the gym. And, it was 08.
Oh, you about to be a male stripper, bro?
Nah, man, I was trying to do a bachelorette party. I was trying to make some bread. I was like, y'all gonna pay me? For real? Y'all gonna be throwing money? Hell yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. She's like, you got like enough of a friend or something? I was like, I got plenty of niggas that do this shit, nigga. What?
You gonna sleep back with check? Nigga, what you talking about?
What?
Oh, man. That is
you about to throw real money? You would have done this shit for free for some drinks.
Oh my god, that time. Y'all got free lick, y'all got licks?
Yeah, free liquor, weed. We would just done it for free.
Oh,
Just for fun.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, you, man, that's...
Nah, but that So Far Gone shit was definitely ahead of its time.
Man,
Right.
and the thing
Definitely
is,
ahead
I
of its
listened to it. I listened to it on the actual date of the release, 10 years later, and the nigga, he spoke everything.
aged well.
It's aged well. He spoke everything he said into existence. It was really like everything he said he was going to do, and on that mixtape, he did that joint, and then to another level. So it was like, and people claim I'm not a Drake fan. That's a lie.
No, you're a Drake hater, man. That's the truth.
No, I'm a fan.
You are, though. But you
I'm
are.
a
You're
fan
a
of
self-proclaimed Drake hater.
I'm a fan. That is my boy. That is literally my boy. That is my boy. Now, it's really a situation though where I like that project so much that up until the time that I met him, and I told you, like, I had a thing also where when I was coming up, like, especially during the time, I was so into the game and like so much of a, you know, like kind of just in the game. Like I was a regular, you know what I'm saying? They knew who I was and I was doing my thing. That when folks came to the city for the first time, especially in Atlanta, like I would make it a point to go and be there, or, you know, just so I get the real vibe, you know what I mean? And I didn't make it to that show, or something happened with that show where like I wasn't allowed interest or something like that, and it always rubbed me the wrong way. But that first project was super dope, and the reason why I deal with, and you know, I fuck with the artists I fuck with so much is because I met them early in their career, and it was a genuine vibe. So it's like, oh, I can vouch for all the stuff that you're talking about. So I became a Drake fan for real when If You're Reading This Too Late came out, because I was at that party. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying, me and him had a real cool moment, you know what I'm saying, and like we're here, you know what I'm saying, we got a very, very good understanding, and we have multiple, like we got a lot of mutual friends, you know what I'm saying, so
okay,
that's my man.
Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. Is that the greatest mixtape of all time?